everybody? This is the Crappy Gamer, and we are going to try and see how these bad boys taste. Now, I did not know what these were at the time. I did not read the label. I never read the label on noodles. I think if they look good, then I'll give them a shot. And I love the packaging. Devil Boy looking happy with his. It looked like a nabe pot, so I was like, "Oh, it's nabe flavored noodles." And then I read the label finally, and it says, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it says River Snails Rice Noodles. So I was like, this might have been a mistake. I also got one that's got sauerkraut. Different set of noodles, but it's got sauerkraut. So I was bold that day. There are bamboo shoots in this. Well, anyways. But yeah, I have, see, I didn't even notice the snails right there. But I've never had these before, never had snails, period, of any kind. So I figured, what the hell, rather than toss it, there's already an interesting smell coming off of this. I'll get this shot and record it and see what happens. So these are called, my apologies if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, Luosifen. And their origins are from Liuzhou, Guangxi province, or place, state, in China. Oh, I think it's just the packaging. The packaging, it's kind of heavy, by the way, just so you know. Should probably point that out. The packaging is like that kind of recycled paper material, which is pretty cool. They are rice noodles, which I knew that already. So you get your rice noodles. You get, so there should be a seasoning package, flavoring sauce, which will have the snail sauce. That could be this. I think this is the seasoning sauce. Because they said you can put chili oil in it, which is what I was going to do, but I think I'm going to get it already. Oh, especially because he looks like he's kind of hot, you know. Ah! So I think that's our seasoning sauce. This would be the snail sauce. There should be a vinegar packet. Holy shit, there's all kinds of pickled. This should be our vinegar packet. Vinegar packet. These are supposed to be kind of smelly, so that's why I wanted to do this while my parents went around. This is bamboo shoots. So the other one is pickled beans. Pickled beans. These are stuff, most of this is stuff I never really eat. I'll eat bamboo shoots once in a great while, but I don't particularly care for them. So you get those. So far we have 5 packages, and this final one, I don't know what this is. Vinegar? Dried vegetables. This is the dried vegetable pack. So, and then you get a... Oh, this one's kind of cool. Look at that curve. This is actually a fairly decent fork compared to some of the ones you get. But this is what you get. You get those 5 packets, noodles, and then that vegetable pack, and then fork. There we go. I might actually need to break this up because they're going to end up being huge files. I really don't want to have to sit there and edit this though. It says, actually, okay, it says, I think you just put damn near everything in it. I really don't know. It's not telling me a whole lot. Fuck it. Figure it out. I'm going to put the noodles in first, because that would make sense. I already have some hot water heated up, so I don't have to wait for that. Okay. Supposedly the snails actually offer a mild, according to this, mildly sweet. So we'll see. Next thing we'll do probably the veggies. Oh yeah, there's peanuts. And some other like freeze-dried veggies. I don't know what that is, but there are peanuts in there. Empty that. Looks like it's just peanuts and whatever that other thing is. What does it say? Fried peanuts. I don't know what the other one is. It just says dried peanuts. Extruded soybean. I've never heard extruded soybean product. Okay. They smell really good though. Let's see, what else do we want to add? This is going to be a huge ass file. I have to just send it off my phone. Let's put... I think you're just supposed to put everything. Fuck it. Some of this stuff I really don't want to eat. Let's do the sauces first. So this is the famous snail sauce. There are no snail meat. There is no snail meat. Even in the traditional one, there's no snail meat. It's usually pork. Whoa. It definitely smells sweet. It almost smells like a dessert in a kind of way. It's kind of weird. And then in some ways, you know what it kind of reminds me of is a really sweet tonkatsu sauce. Ooh, it's spicy. Whoa. Ooh, that's kind of spicy. Wow, okay. Great. That's spicy, then this is going to probably be nuts. I'm technically cheating. I'm not supposed to eat for another hour. But that's okay. This is for science. That smells really good. Okay. This must be the seasoning packet. Probably shouldn't have dumped this whole thing. Those spicy ramen challenge noodles or whatever. I fucking hate those. Too spicy for me. Actually, that's starting to smell a little bit better. Fucking bamboo shoots. They're fresh though, at least. I mean, they're not freeze dried or anything. Stink! No. No. No, I can't do that one. I'll do the beans, but I can't do that one. Yeah, I'll do these ones. These ones smell okay. Those smell terrible. Yeah, these smell okay. Kind of smell like the some of the side dishes you get at like a Korean buffet. Not quite kimchi, but kind of like that. Okay, I think I got all the ingredients in there. So I'm not gonna do the bamboo shoots. Fuck it. No, thank you. It smells like, you know, like when you get not moss, but like something growing on your like fountains, you know, your backyard fountains. Anyways, I don't know how much you're supposed to use, so we'll give it a go. This should be okay. Cover it. And we're gonna have to stop the video anyways because we gotta wait for it to do its thing. So we'll be back in just a moment. I just found out the top can come off, so I'm gonna keep this as a badge of honor just for at least trying it. But this is what it looks like underneath, and of course there's a fucking chili pepper there, so oh well. But yeah, gonna hang on to that. It should be another minute or two, and then we'll be trying this, actually opening it up and seeing what it smells like. Yosh! Okay, just probably another minute, but I was just reading up on this again. Apparently this is becoming really popular lately. There's supposedly an online store called Taobao. I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Chinese is insane. The way some words are supposed to be pronounced. Taobao, which is apparently one of the world's top 10 most visited websites. The store hosts 5,000 Luosifen noodle shops and sells a daily average of 200,000 noodle packs. Which this one was totally different than one of the packets I was looking at. Let's see if I can get a. Apparently, this is what some of them can come with. I definitely didn't get all that, as you can see. There's it's like a sesame oil pack, which that would have been really nice. And then yeah, some of these ones come with duck's feet on it and everything. There's a picture of some of this stuff from Oakland. That actually looks pretty good. There's bean curd. It looks like there's tofu. But yeah, it can be found in hole-in-the-wall restaurants or at luxury restaurants. But the main picture, if you actually look this stuff up, again, it's Luosifen. Apparently, it cost, what did it say? 1150 yuans, wens, which is about $1 something. It's like, holy shit, and that's a lot of food too. My hands stink now. It smells like this packaging, I think. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, here we go. The big reveal. Yosh! Baba! There it is. It looks extremely spicy. Oh, okay, let's see. It smells like, every time I get rice noodles or vermicelli, this is what it smells like. Oh, those are starting to, well, that's all the pickled stuff. I don't know what this is, to be honest. I don't know what these are. But I saw them in the picture. Come on. I saw them in the picture of the authentic stuff. And those are in it too. I think they're like egg noodles or something. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, it doesn't smell bad. It just smells like all the typical. I just spit a bunch of spit there. Like hot and sour kind of noodles. I don't really particularly care for this kind of flavor. It's not something I'm used to. So I'm used to Japanese, food as opposed to Chinese food. But hey, we'll still give it a shot. Anyways, here we go. The almighty river snail noodles. I think this is ready. It's about as ready as it's gonna get. Or Luosifen. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Here we go. Itadakimasu. Oh, it's not it's spicy, but it's not as spicy as I thought it was going to be. Like it's kind of it's just nagging on the bit of the throat, but it's kind of a really warm, comforting kind of a heat. I was a little worried about that. Let's try one of these peanuts. I'm really curious about one of these peanuts. I'm glad they were fried too. I don't like boiled peanuts. Yeah, it's a peanut. Alright, I want to see what this is. I think it's an egg noodle. You know what it could be? It could be bean curd. Oh, that's what. Yeah, it's bean curd basically. Because they kept talking about there being bean curd. I guess that's what extruded means. This is an extruded bean curd. It's good though. It's got a little bit of a chew to it. All right, let's try one of these pickled veggies. Come on. I feel weird using a fork with noodles. All right, that could be. Oh, these are all various kinds of beans. So this could be a green bean. Tastes like a pickle. I mean, it is pickled, so that makes sense. Huh. Okay, let's get some actual beans in with the noodle this time. There we go. Got a little bit there. It's kind of hard to see, but it's on there. Yeah, this actually isn't all that bad. It's a little spicy as you start eating more of it, so I'm sure I'm going to pay for that later. Trying to see if there's anything else in here I can try. Oh, there we go. All the veggies sat to the bottom. Is that a mushroom? I don't know what that is, to be honest, but let's try it. I don't think it's snail. That might be snail. There's not supposed to be snail meat in this. Is this just snail sauce? Boy, does that look like a snail to me. This is weird doing it this way. Come on. I think that looks like a snail to me. Come on, zoom in. Anyways. Ooh. That's going to sound great. If that's a snail, that's not how I expected it to taste. I heard they're really chewy. I don't think that's a snail, though. It doesn't mention at all about snail meat. It's starting to get kind of uncomfortable to eat from the spice standpoint. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the flavoring. It's really similar to apparently the usual stuff, like the broth. The broth is made with, it's stewed because you're supposed to stew river snails and pork bones for several hours with black cardamom, fennel seed, which I don't care for fennel. That's why I don't really like Italian sausage. Dried tangerine peels, cassia bark, cloves, white pepper, bay leaf, licorice root, sand ginger, and star anise. Those are all things that I really don't care for. That's why they're so cheap. I can't remember how much this was. But Ranch 99, I got it from my Ranch 99, which is my local like Chinese Taiwanese store. And most of their noodles are so cheap. If you watch my video where I did the, make sure I don't have any of this on my hands. I did the ramen noodle challenge thing, and I ate like a $6 or $7, Thai. I think it was Thai, Thai or Indonesian, but that was probably one of the most expensive noodles you can get at Ranch 99. And that is pretty expensive, but for the most part, that's really cheap. But I don't care for this flavor, so unfortunately, I gotta not necessarily pay up, but like this is what I wanted to eat, and maybe I'll eat it later. Szechuan inspired ramen, spicy sesame, and this one you actually drain it. So I'm pretty stoked on. I got about a whole bunch of Daiso food goodies. Like I said, I'm not technically. I still have a half an hour, but this was for science. Science and then the views, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, it's good. Would I recommend it if you're into spicy noodles? Hell yeah. If you're into this kind of, like I said, this is so standard tasting. You really wouldn't know that there's a snail juice in this if no one told you and you didn't read the package. I don't really get the sweetness. Like the chili oil and stuff, this is so overpowering. Plus all that other crap. Like star anise, licorice root, bay leaf, fennel. These are all overpowering things, and that's why I don't like that. It's too much. But anyways, at least now I can say I've had something with snail in it. Check that off the list. Anyways, Thanks for watching. If you made it up to this point, we had, once again, River Snail Rice Noodles. I don't know who makes this, so I apologize. I can't tell you, but energy. But there we go. Thanks for watching. This is Crappy Gamer, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, bye.